what he's saying is, and this is fascinating, God is gonna strike Jesus. Humankind killed Jesus in front of the veil, historically. But what was actually happening was God. Now we gotta get our brains here, because we tend to pitch God as meek and mild, and he would never, and the Bible actually says that the Father struck his son, struck him. Like it was driven by God himself. Because as we talked about that last week, that's how bad our sin is. And some of you have to understand that Jesus Christ was struck on a cross, scattering the sheep, yes, but the shepherd was struck by God himself. The wrath of God fell on him so that it wouldn't have to fall on you. That's what you should sing about. That's what you should have glory in. That's what your whole life needs to be defined by. He took your place. He substituted himself for you, and all your messed up, the way, listen, you don't think I know I'm a messed up, I'm an awful, look, as a parent, when I look at the cross, I'm like, he died for the mistake. He died for Jurassic Park. He died for the mistakes. He died for the mistakes I make every single day of my life. And listen, you gotta be humble enough. Let the scandal humble you. Some of you walk in here, you think you're so educated, you're so rich, you're so comfortable that nothing could ever scandalize you. Listen, be reminded of what you actually are, how narcissistic and self-involved you are, and why the shepherd had to be struck for you. He had to be struck for you. That's how bad you are. You know, every time I go and speak somewhere and they introduce me, and they always love to pump your tires. So I'll go speak at a church, it's like, and ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage now is Mark Clark. His name rhymes. He has a best-selling book. He has a big church. People listen to his podcasts all over the universe. All right, and they do all this crazy stuff. And you know what I do in the first 3 minutes? Is I tell them, I have Tourette's syndrome, so my face will be messed up and my body's gonna click around. I have obsessive compulsive disorder, which means when my kids, you know this, brought me their Easter eggs that they'd blown all the yolk out of years ago, that fragile egg, and my first daughter brought it, I held it. Because of my obsessive compulsive disorder, I have to test everything. And so I crushed it. And then my second daughter brought her egg to me and said, Daddy, look at mine. And I took it, and as she was off crying and walked away, I crushed it. Yeah, that's right. That's me. I did that. I tell them that. And I tell them I won't ride. I'm scared to ride roller coasters. I don't like flying. My wife builds everything in our house, and she's smarter than me. So don't be impressed. He got struck for me because I'm a disaster. And some of you don't even know it. Some of you don't remind yourself of why he would ever have to be struck for you. You think you're so good. You need to understand your own need. That's why he died. That's why he rose again.